Alrighty, we are back after a small little break for our teams. This is a very long night so far in the stream. It is down to the final game. We're on Icebox with Glizzy Gobblers attacking and Cassie's Nuts defending. Whoever wins this wins the tournament. I know I said earlier that somebody else won, but it doesn't matter now. This is actually at the final moments.
This is it. This is the one, not the last one.
This is the real deal.
This is the one.
But here we go.
And we're in. Let's see which agents everyone picks.
We are back into Icebox.
I'm very interested to see these comps for Icebox because Icebox is where those
Chamber and Sova.
Yeah.
I mean, or KOs also.
Yeah, Icebox is one of those maps where some of those weird picks like come into play a whole lot. So I'm really excited to see what the lineups on these maps are. Looks fairly standard so far from the side of Cassie's Nuts.
MacD's gonna stick with that neon. He's been feeling it all night, and
He has been feeling the neon. That is
Mythic switching to the Reyna instead of Jet this time.
It's a very confident lineup coming out from Cassie's Nuts. They know what they want, and they just all are falling into these roles. They're really feeling themselves at that last game. Hopefully, the momentum allows them to get a very strong lead in the beginning of this game. I'm sorry, I've got the hiccups. But other side, not so confident. They're kind of bouncing around, not quite sure what they want. Mostly coming down to Jim picking their last character.
Urchin's hopping onto the Sentinel, which is a role we haven't really seen him play a whole lot tonight.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's
It looks like they might be playing the KO actually.
Might be bringing the KO, and the KO is a very interesting.
He's a great pick here. He's a great pick.
He's gonna go with the Chamber, which is also a fantastic pick because
pretty good.
They had the Sova, they had the intel already.
You have to watch.
Yeah. You know, KO's really strong, especially against something like a Viper. So if it was the other way around, they had the KO on the defending team, then it definitely would have been much stronger. But against like a Sova, Sage, and I mean, it's not really much to shut down or stop from happening, because once that smoke gets off from Raibo, it's not like they can really stop it with a KO knife. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final game, the final game of the finals.
The final game, not the other ones.
Yeah, those didn't matter. This one matters.
This one's the real one. This one's the real deal. You get everything from this. They get all the what's it called?
Get all the marbles.
Marbles and the bragging rights.
Bragging marbles.
The bragging marbles, true.
Yeah, you get the bragging marbles, yeah.
Reyna diff.
Very high.
Out the very quick the swap for Coyote. It's gonna be an A push here first. Sova's gonna throw out a dart, probably catch some intel here. He does. He catches.
See, he didn't get a single thing. They're playing close in front of the Jenny wall. That's a quick trade.
Haven't seen that from her at all.
Lena, Baby Merchant pushing up, and Jim. Let's see if they can take out Omen backside A. Baby Merchant takes him out. We'll see if they're gonna run back for a bomb right now to see if they can plant, or they're just waiting for the rotate.
Coyote knows about this flank coming in. It's just down to MacD and Mythic. Mythic doesn't know he's to his left, but he's gonna hold anyways. The timing.
Oh, he looks in.
Oh, the timing. Oh no.
You got poor timing.
Yep.
MacD might have saw his head there, but still not really quite sure how to attack this. This is a lot of people.
Good hold by them. It was good plays by Glizzy Gobbles for the first round. Coyote with the 3K there to shut it down.
A strong take from Glizzy here. They definitely, you know, ran into sight very quickly and had that control, and they just couldn't really bring it back after that wall came down, and it came down to just, you know, aggression. I'm sure we'll see more of it here as they look to take B site. Wall's gonna go down.
Jim's coming out with the Sova dart. See if he can clear out probably yellow box or closer to yellow box. We'll see. He gets nothing. So Sova's peeking far. Jeff's peeking. Baby Merchant. Coming in for the wall to plant. The shock darts from Jim. He almost gets that shock dart on Mundy without even knowing it.
MacD now into orange. Ribo, they're taking back kitchen. Jeff Cat gets Lena on yellow. Coyote holding the flank here.
Jim gets the quick kill from yellow to Snowman with the Spectre. Omen comes in with the flash to see if he can get anything. J-Mac pushing in for aggressive peek. Can he get it? No, he can't. And Omen just goes down.
The bonus round from Glizzy here. The area is too strong to stop that defuse. And
Merchant's ending that round with a 3K.
Look at that, Merchant kind of leading the pack right now. You know, it might be time for a new star to come from these teams. Coyote still up there in the arena. He's definitely not feeling like he's out of place, but he's gonna keep saving. He's 8K now with this ghost. Not quite sure. Now he full buys. It's the very last second. Kind of scares me a little bit. We're gonna get a save though from Cassie's Nuts. They're gonna try to play a little ratty here on A site. However, MacD, if I can get to him, in mid's gonna catch a little bit of damage on Coyote. Jeff catches one on the Gen as they push into sight. It's gonna be pushed out through that drone.
Mythic quickly takes out Coyote. Jim quickly takes out the Jet with a quick head tap with the Spectre.
Now
Soba comes in. We'll see if he can pick up bomb from that range. He picks it up. J-Mac, we'll see if J-Mac and Mythic can come back in and get kills here.
Who are you calling J-Mac? I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't
just
know.
Mac.
Oh, Mac. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't even know why I'm used to calling him J-Mac.
Anyway, now it's Mythic in a 1 versus 2 with a lot of work to get done. He does have ult, so he can easily see the outline of Jim. That's going to be free as the day is long. Now 1v1 with plenty of time.
Mythic heard him drop
from Harry over
the
teleport. He's going to also hear the teleport, and Mythic with a 4K to close out the round in a massive clutches. He's going to get the defuse, and he's going to clutch up the round for his team, getting the first defending round on the board.
That was a very much needed round from Mythic. He definitely hopefully turned that tide for Cassie's Nuts. He's definitely been one of their stronger players on the team, and I heard he gives a lot of morale to the team, especially because once he gets in there and he gets a few kills, it makes them feel like they can actually they could take these gunfights and not feel so helpless. It's a morale, a mental game. So it's very good to see that come back from Mythic, and he's still in this game, still fighting hard.
Alright, the round is getting underway. Looks like they're going for a mid to A push, or mid to B, as they're looking to take tunnel control. However, Ribo's going to rotate early, as will Mythic, to try and catch out these players towards the tube.
A lot of damage from Jeff Cat.
A lot of damage done on Torreta, and the Viper will also go down.
With a quick peek from him on Harry, killing Harry. Coyote with that trade. Coyote pushing up kitchen to see if he can get a quick kill on Mythic, but Mythic knows he's flashing in.
Blind will
he's coming in.
And he holding the angle. There it is. Nick finds Coyote. It's now a 4 versus 2 in the favor of
Baby Merchant with that wall. He's trying to plant. We'll see if he can get it off, but can't because he sprayed with the AK on the wall. And
Jim's going to desperately use his ult, but it's not going to really damage anyone with them having the spike control and 30 seconds left. It's safe to say that this round is over and it's going to be another defensive round up. However, it's going to be using a little bit of utility to try and...
An interesting idea to use all this utility right here, especially when it's only a 1v4. Only 20 seconds on the clock. He's going to try to get a pick with Mythic. He does catch him with a nasty
and
flick.
He comes down with net true, but Mythic there with that crouch reset his spray.
10 seconds
He's
left.
just trying to find kills right now. I don't know if he wants to save. He's
10 seconds.
He's half saving, really. He's just trying to get the exiting picks and everything. He's really saving. They're seeing if they can get him peek through mid, but he's saving it completely.
Oh, it was definitely a very smart play from Jim. Definitely still got one. He got Mythic on the yellow. Not the worst thing that could happen, especially if it's a 1v4. You can cut it down to a 1v3. Every kill, makes such a huge impact on the economy, especially when you buy all rifles. So we'll see if this a little bit of a default plan might be going through mid and A. As Coyote gets ready and set up for a 2 push.
Looks like he might just be situated to watch the flank here, trying to catch any overzealous players that want to rotate through the T side spawn. And it might be MacD that tries to do that from his positioning.
MacD's trying to. Looks like he's going to be pushed up through mid, but if he gets close enough, he's going to get detected by Chambers alarm bots right there. He's going to take it.
He's going to go ahead and ult. Does he know that the Viper of Lena is there? He does, but he's going to be immediately traded back by Coyote. Mancal will be traded back to a 4v4 as Glizzy Gobblers are looking to gather some intel and figure out how to approach this. Lena's going to be resurrected from the Sage ult. Looks like they're trying to flush these players out of position. Gunfire and bullets will come rain. Lena will find Mythic, Mosey will find Lena, and Rybo will find Merchant, making it 3v3 again. He will start the plant. Coyote will fall to Mosey. 2v2 again, as the plant is cancelled from T. They heard the zip line from the Sova, so they know where the Sova is. The problem is, do they know where the chamber is of T? The dart will come running up to try and gather some intel. However, it is all for naught. Rybo's going to find the first frag onto Harry. Mosey's going to be playing inside of tower. And it looks like Rybo is going to be going for this defuse, but he has to swing. Jim has to go for the swing, and it's not going to work out as Mosey will find his refrag and continue the defuse. And they will excuse me. Cassie's Nuts will begin to take a little bit of a lead.
And you look at this alt economy right now. Not even the gun economy. You have a teleport from Rybo, which he's been able to do tons of work with, and you have this res from Mosey. Yeah, so they can keep their duelist MacD or even Mythic in the game. They're both doing really well. Not to discredit anybody, but like the ability for these things to be on the board is going to keep this game very interesting in these first couple rounds.
But with Lena's the Viper ult, if they get in sight, that's basically free sight. If they can hold that Viper ult, it's a free round.
Looks like it's going to be a bit of an A push here, but MacD and Coyote get into a gunfight inside of B long. That's going to be lost. The push still going on to A, with JeffCat ready for this push inside of Split. Rybo's going to go get intel. He finds the Reyna, and that's going to go down. That's ult's going down into A site. Viper full control over site now. And the wall going down from Merchant, even more control. It's just looking less and less like they can bring this back as this round goes on.
Viper with the ult. Let's see how they hold it in the ult. If he can get the dart perfect, they'll know everyone in the ult.
Unfortunately, doesn't find anybody. Rybo's going to go up top to try to find some people outside the smoke, but looks like the rest of the team's just playing very safe, especially with Harry in the back on the op. Gonna check flank, but most of the team's on the other side.
Team's gonna find Mosey through the wall, and Harry's gonna find an off kill onto Rybo, and Jim's gonna finish it off on the Jeff, taking the round in very convincing fashion.
The problem with that ult, it's so hard to push anywhere. Even if you're higher up, they'll still see your toes, and that's a beautiful ult from them.
Those are very good use of ult from, I believe that's Lena on the Viper.
Yeah, that's perfectly from Lena. It was beautiful.
It's 3-3 now, a tied game. Definitely way closer than previous games. And it's going to be a full B push with the Coyote watching the flank and mid again. MacD here to stop this. He might get some intel and call the team around, but Look at this. Rybo coming down through mid in a tube.
It's a fast push. He's gonna get hit by the alarm right there. He's slowed. He's running back now. We'll see if he keeps going.
Matty, what an off angle. He's gonna find the opening for Agan to meet Lena. However, Merchant will be getting the plant down.
Coyote's getting this kill. Omen, that's a quick kill from a Coyote with mid. Spectre, that's a free upgrade.
Spray through the wall, spray through the smoke, but there's not going to be a whole lot there. Mosey's going to start the defuse. He's going to stick it, however. It's going to be Merchant that finds it, and it's going to be very quickly executed from Jim as he finds a 3K to cap the round off, and now Glizzy Gobblers that pull away with a 1-round lead.
Let's take a look at this econ right now. It's definitely not looking great in terms of
Cassie's nuts.
Yeah, Cassie's nuts. They I think they full bought last round, and you know they've been kind of buying every round. I don't think there's been a round where they've saved aside from pistol round, and it doesn't look like they're gonna do it here either. They're gonna full buy as much as they can. We'll have MacD half buy with the sheriff, but it's gonna be a very important round for Cassie's nuts.
MacD just getting a sheriff. He's trying to hold that long angle with it, which is a very risky play, especially when all of these have rifles and most of them are phantoms, which have a greater damage over time stat. They know that he's there, and Lena is going to capitalize off of that intel. Mythic going to go for the blind. Rybo's going to fall to Lena yet again. That's going to be a double kill for her in the round. Over Jeff is going to start ulting. He's going to hit Merchant once. He's going to find another one on Lena. He's actually going to go down to the ult. And now it's a 3v3 post-plant scenario.
Merchant all alone on site.
Mythic's going to start the defuse. Merchant
with the ult, he hits one once. Can he get the freaking kill with it? And he goes for heaven and misses it.
That's a good delay though. That Spike's still fully undefused. If they get this kill right now, it looks like they might just keep it. Coyote with the perfect positioning above gets to keep the round in their favor.
Perfect position with that perfect trade. Perfect timing. They had no time.
It's everything perfect about it, and that's really, really bad for Cassie's nuts with their econ fully in the garbage. I wouldn't say fully. They still have 3 rifles, but it's definitely not looking good as they force buy again this round. They are just.
They're trying to force a win. They're trying to force a win for a round. They want to get.
Exactly. They're trying to force a win so that they can get English. So that they can get a boost in their economy. However, their conversion rate on these force buys is not as fantastic as you'd like to believe. As Lena takes down Mythic, you can see my point exactly. Is that this is a very risky move, especially when the conversion rate for these force buys are this low, because now they have the opening pick, and Mythic's econ for the next round is not going to be too great because he can't do anything in the round to boost it.
Is Coyote gonna get this big flank?
You don't even need Coyote to flank.
Yep. Very quickly executed from Glizzy Gobblers, so they're not having any of it. It's going to be not nearly a flawless round for them, but they're going to start tearing away with a little bit of a lead as the score is now 6-3 in the favor of the Gobblers.
Harry declaring in chat how much he loves this skin. It's blue Oni Phantom. I do believe that is Lena's skin since it's the penguin there. She's a penguin person, as her name would give a giveaway. A little bit of downtime between these rounds. Hopefully that little bit of mental reset can give Cassie's nuts what they need. But this is a full save except for the hero rifle out of Jeff Cat.
Revealing area.
And it is an A push. At least for the most part, it looks like Coyote's still on the flank at B. Lena now giving away the shot.
In chat. They do now.
He's in chat as they take him down.
Jeff quickly takes out Lena with their. J-Mac going for a flank. He may be able to get this Coyote quickly, upgrade to Vandal. See what happens.
Now they're just looking to gather some intel. They know where Jeff Cat is, and they also know where Mosey is, as they will take down both. But Coyote's going to fall to MacD, who's on the Neon ult again. They know where They know where he is though, and she's gonna put down a little trademark down to watch that flank and post plant.
Player standing.
Almost
Mythic's
takes
gonna
out
drop
Jim.
down into hell to try and find Jim, and Harry will close it out onto MacD. Now 7-3.
This is a bit of a lead coming in from Glizzy now. They're definitely pulling away, and the decision making and the economy of Cassie's Nuts is definitely coming into play here. I know I keep bringing it up, but this is a really big thing for their team. As with these constant forces, it's a little bit easier because the MacD occasionally going on his ult to not buy a weapon, but it still winds up being, you know, a big detriment because they're still not winning these rounds. It doesn't matter how good your econ is, and it's even worse if your econ is bad.
It's gonna be looking at a take again. Rybo is, I'm fairly certain he's aware of the Reyna pushing in towards pipes. Here, there it is. Coyote looks the wrong way. He's gonna be picked up by Rybo, but not before he will be traded.
You will not kill my ally.
With that res,
Nope,
brings it a 5.
Never mind. Merchant will trade the man cut back, making it, bringing back person that was down. Jeff Cat's gonna find Luna again, making it a 1 versus 3 now.
Now MacD
They know
on the
exactly where
flank
MacD
alone
is.
again. He's done this 3 rounds in a row. I hope the team
Spike planted.
has recognized this pattern of him coming from behind every round, every time they push A. But
They don't know. They don't know. Can they get the
Jim-
pick? J-Mac
it's
gets
just
it.
gonna fall to it.
Yep.
And this is 100% winnable. Harry with no health. As long as he can find Coyote here.
Player
They
He
do have the
does.
cross though. Oh no!
To get the smart last kill with the
And MacD with the clutch
With
for
the
the round.
clutch.
But he can't find the spike. There we go. Oh,
He's got
There it
time
is.
with the beautiful clutch by Mac. Beautiful.
you would think after 4 or 5 rounds of him coming from behind,
Almost
especially
got
with
me.
his ult, they would have expected it. Oh man.
And with shooting that alarm
okay.
bot.
Last round before the switch.
A little bit of a roller coaster right there with MacD.
There's gonna be no 9-3 curse, so we don't have to worry about that.
I'm not making any comments. I refuse to make comments on who's gonna win anymore. After that last game, I'm not taking any chances.
Well, just sit back and relax and just enjoy the show. That's what we're here for.
That is right. But this
You want
B
to
push
play? Let's
looking like it's going to
play.
be a very interesting show, especially with Mythic going down instantly by Baby Merchant. The push coming in, MacD trying to
One
delay the
tap by
push.
Mac.
Catches one. Gonna concuss. The arrow goes down. He's gonna shoot out immediately. The rotate coming in.
And he
Between
gets
the
the
rest of the
Sova. He
team.
gets the Sova. This- Merchant's still there. They know where he is. Can Mac get this kill on him?
No, it's the real question.
Player
He gets the
standing.
kill right there. Chambers
Spike
ulted
down
mid.
B.
Is he? He's mid. Can he take out anyone? He's using his phantom now.
Now in a
Harry all
1v4
alone.
clutch scenario. Has
And
4 bodies to
unfortunately-
find. He's not gonna find the first one. MacD ending the half with a 4K.
Switching sides.
And that's what we were looking for the most of the game. He's been kind of tame in this first half, but now it's definitely feeling like he's going to be back in his saddle again, making some aggressive plays on this Neon. And especially now that he's on attack, you can expect to see a lot of aggression from this team. This team is super aggressive with the Sova and the Omen and 2 duelists. It really, the fact that they have 5 rounds on defense is really good for this lineup. You'd expect something. I'm sorry, something so more aggressive with the other team, but the Viper
Focus
would
now.
would
Eyes off
to
me.
throw you off from that. But we're gonna get a wall down from Merchant into 2 instantly, so that's gonna be out of the question for the rest of the game. Coyote getting an aggressive spot for this entire A push. The call out's gonna go out. The rotations from the rest of the team onto
Ooh.
A.
They know
He
he's
right
there
clicked there.
now.
They know he's there. Let's see.
They know he's
Yeah,
there, but
they
he
know
doesn't
he's
look. Now he's getting absolutely just gunned down.
Well, he's
from
gonna get
every
away.
angle.
No, he will not. Mythic is gonna find him with that. With the ghost as they trade the man count back to a 4 versus 4. Minute left on the clock, and they have to. They're gonna slow down. They're gonna look for some intel. Rybo and Jim are probably gonna run into some. Rybo's gonna find that frag onto Jim. That's gonna be the flank caught out.
This Viper knows that Mythic is here. Lena knows Mythic is here. He's going to try to get this kill. He's weak. He just needs to hit him one time as soon as he peeks. So he's going to keep him there and hold this angle. It's still going to commit to A, though their Sage, Mosey is going to... I'm sorry, not Mosey. He's going to rotate to B. Getting aggressive with this Frenzy. Not going to find the kill and going to back up. Harry does find one, though.
30 seconds
There's
left.
that kill we were waiting for. Now Harry and Lena holding this A side alone. However, Rybo is going to go on the rotate. Might run into this Sage in the middle on Boiler. Not going to have that.
They don't have time to plant to get on site.
They don't.
They need 4 seconds.
Maybe.
It's going to be close.
I think they got it. They got it. They got the plant down. With 0.1 second.
1 second.
Down onto the B site. That was a lot closer than it needed to be, but now it's a 2v3 post plant, and the members of Glizzy Gobblers are still mid rotate.
This Viper wall placed in the beginning of the round is going to be very influential now.
Viper's going to push into the smoke, but no, both Lena and Harry will find their marks. They're going to close out that round and rack up the score up to 8-5 with a 3-round lead.
That was really smart on Rybo to call that to call that rotate when he did it. If he had done it even like a half a second later, it would have been too little time to plant. Is the confidence for him to just go on and get the spike down allowed them at least to get a little bit more money from that plant, as unfortunate as it was that they lost. But
I've been noticing Cassidy's nuts has been noticing a lot more that Coyote is a lot more flanking or holding the flank, and they're taking him out. That's why he's not fragging as much this game as he was before.
A lot of mid control from Glizzy. Sorry, Cassie's nuts now. With a heavy emphasis on Mac trying to find a pick here with this Marshall. I think they're playing for picks. However, Viper going to get aggressive, get a lot of damage on a Sova, take a lot of damage as well. Might fall to this Neon if he peeks at the wrong time. Doesn't quite find the mark. Harry on A site, ready to stop this push. Unfortunately,
This is very dangerous from the Viper because typically this is not exactly what you want to be doing, like on the Viper, because those smokes and those walls are vital to preventing the push. And there it is. MacD will finally find the Viper. No more of that Toxin Orb, no more of that screen. It's going to be a lot harder for them to stave off this push unless they can pull off some sort of miracle. I believe Merchant still has his... No, he does not still have his wall.
30 seconds left.
He's going to get swung on by Mythic, and he will eventually go down now at a 5 versus 2. Jim is, I believe, is the only one on this site. However, it looks like they're going for a B rotate.
Harry quickly takes out Jet with that quick slow, helped him to get that kill. Mythic slowly gets picked in and gets killed by Jim. We'll see, they got the plant off B. They're both going to rotate to B, see if they can get a pick anywhere and get a kill.
Standing ahead.
bit of a lineup here. Oh, man. Oh, it does work! An interesting shock dart. I don't know if that'll see anything all the way up there, but...
Jim Munzie quickly takes out Harry with the timing right there. He was trying to enter kitchen.
Now Jim on a 1 versus 3 with the clock slowly ticking down. He's running out of time. He's going to opt to just try and play for picks or just to save. He really likes that Spectre. He's going to try and save it. Just play for picks. Oh.
He does find one.
He will find one on the right. He's going to trade him out. Now the lead that Glizzy Gobblers once had is not as tight as it was, as they're now only up 2 rounds.
It looks like Jim's not going to really be able to buy this round. He doesn't have the money. He has a Deagle, though. So let's see. Hopefully he can do something with that. He can upgrade his weapon easily, but just get 1 kill.
I definitely feel like a lot of that round was down to the fact that the Viper kept pushing down in mid, and they lost their smokes, which gave up a lot of control on both sites. So it comes down to just a bad
J-Man
call.
coming with that quick check kill.
in a quick
Going to be a
way.
good opening pick onto Coyote, which, forgive me if I'm wrong, but he has been their best performing player on this map. Or is he falling off?
He's
He's
unfortunately
falling
on the
off.
bottom for this
Well,
map.
He's falling off because they've noticed him flanking and
He has been flanking a lot, yeah, which has given away a lot for
because
him.
he was doing that last round, like every single round, and they finally noticed. They're finally correcting it, which is why that it's a lot closer game now. I'd say.
just shows that it's very good adaptation here from the side of Casty's Nuts, as they're now slowly but surely starting to pick apart this the anatomy of their defenses. However, not too hard because Merchant will find that frag onto the Reyna. However, most of you get a refrag onto Jim. And Rybo onto Lena, making it a 1v4.
They know where Merchant is.
Where Merchant is, and there it is. MacD will close out the round. It's now 7-8.
It's a close match. Is anyone game still?
I think in order for either team, either team has these very obvious things that we can see because we're watching, but from their point of view, hopefully they find it with these silly rotations and weird gunfights between players. If they could just tweak up these little things, then they will take the lead. But both of them have these little flaws, which is what's keeping this game so close.
I'm out of here.
You have another mid push coming here from Cassie's Nuts. MacD already inside of tube.
Taking this map control fairly quickly and efficiently, which is exactly what you want to see. No one knows that MacD's inside of this tube. I don't think Lena saw her go in.
Max already in kitchen. He can straight peek here and get free kills.
There
knives out.
Is also down. MacD will find Jim. They know where he is now, so MacD's mainly here to waste time while his compatriots try and get the plant down, as is just now the Chamber and the Viper. However, the Viper of Lena will find Mosey. MacD's gonna find another one onto Lena, and Ribodip's gonna close it out onto Harry, tying up the scoreboard, 8-8.
8-8. MacD's still performing very well for his team. However, the whole team is doing really good so far, and especially with this econ boost, it's going to be a full buy, a very risky gamble here coming from Glizzy Gobblers. They're gonna want to take this round and try to pull off a lead. They have no econ if they lose
Lena's switching off to the Guardian so that she will be able to buy next round if.
Toxins going up.
Nah, Lena knows. J-Mac quickly fakes.
Oh, what a flick from Mac.
What a beautiful play.
Going to be a very good opening pick onto Leona, especially with that Viper, because now, once again, no more toxin screen or orb, and also no more Reyna or Sage on the sides of Cassie's Nuts and Glizzy Gobblers, respectively.
Neon still has his ult. If he ults, he's been doing pretty well with his ult. Mac has been pretty well with his ult. So if he ults, which he won't be doing this round.
Rybo's going to push inside of Tube, trying to take control of Kitchen so that this B take is a lot easier. However, Jim is looking to rotate here. I believe Rybo knows he's there. He's going to swing out. Might catch him off guard if he's not careful. There it is. He's going to find the frag onto Jim. It's now 3v2. However, Coyote was hiding in the corner like a little rat. And Mosey's going to swing on him and find the final frag. It's now just Harry in a 1 versus 2 with the spike going down. It's now a 1v2 post-plant scenario. This is doable, definitely. However, it's going to be a lot more difficult.
Very quickly,
Rybo is going to turn his back onto Harry.
Anything
He does get it! He's gonna clutch out the 1v2, gonna defuse the bomb, and he's gonna make sure that his team has the lead once again. It's now 9-8 in favor of Glizzy Gobblers.
Oh my goodness. What a excellent job from Harry. That I mean, after in a 2v1 situation, there's so much pressure there, and you still find a way to pull that out. That's really good for them. I'm enjoying you guys casting while I do this camera work. It's much easier for me just to focus on the buttons because I'm like,
Yeah, you should just-
Well,
2, 3,
yeah.
5. It's a lot easier. But then I also am like, I haven't said anything in a little while. But as like you guys are doing great. I just.
Well,
Let's see. It looks like a split push from A and mid.
It's a very deep arrow. It's going to reveal, I believe, 2 people playing down deep mid. So they're going to have intel on those people.
They know they
Mythic is going to be very aggressive. He's going to push up to pipes fairly quickly.
Let's see if Harry can get a
They're
kill.
going to see that Harry has the op. He's playing back sight. Mythic's going to open fire on Jim. He's going to find that kill. Shock darts will come raining out towards
The
the
shot
back.
on Sova. Great kill.
Towards
from
hell.
Harry.
He's going to blind fire through the blind. But no.
Mythic goes down.
Mythic's gonna find Coyote and Lena to
goes down
find
by Harry with
Mythic.
the-
Harry's gonna find MacD. It's now a 2v3.
Harry's got one less bullet. Now, can he make use of it?
Ribo's gonna train the band back to a 2 versus 2 with 50 seconds left on the clock. Harry's still playing back here, and
Mosey
They
goes in.
know that
Yes, you see, they've gotten it. It's official.
Looks like it's going to be a rotate through mid here. But Merchant has the ability to stop it. He might be able to catch MacD rotating and call it out. He
saw him.
does.
Neon with the ult. Let's see if he can get Chamber from pushing up mid. They both hurt each other in ult versus ult. Let's see who's
That's to be
coming
very
out.
just holding an angle. Harry is on very low health, and there it is. The swing from MacD will find him. It's now a 1 versus 3. Make that a 0 versus 3 as MacD with the ult will cap off Baby Merchant, tying up the scoreboard yet again at 9-9.
beautiful ult by Neon. Mosey with that ult.
To bring him back. They won the round with that ult.
I gotta ask you, whenever we started this, did you think it was gonna go to game 3? And did you think at the midway point, or a little over, almost round 20 into game 3, that we would be this close? Is this-
After watching closer to the end of round 1,
Well, after you said it was over, no, I didn't.
I thought
We don't have
Glizzy-
to. We don't have to acknowledge that. We don't have to acknowledge that.
I thought
We do.
Glizzy's were gonna come out on top the second match. But once the Cassidy's Nuts just needed the first game to warm up, and that's how they brought it back the first map.
I mean the second map. And then here
Alright, anyways. Ooh, MacD taking a little bit of damage from the Ares of Lena, as well as the toxic screen.
And he comes in with that decay just from running through it.
Merchant's gonna find the opening pick on Mythic. That's a big pick. Now MacD's pushing up very aggressively.
Finish that
Rival will
kill.
find the refrag onto Coyote.
Let's see what Matt can do with that. Oh, he gets to heal. He's gonna be at 98 health right here after 78
And the
actually.
swing, ooh, does a lot of damage on Jim. Mosey will finish that off. Now is the favor of the man count is now in the hands of Casty's Nuts. MacD is trying to look for these frags. Merchant's gonna find Mosey as the ball comes up. No, Lena's gonna find MacD.
Lena takes the Jeff.
Cat
Ribo TPs and gets taken by
teleport right into the crosshairs of Lena with the teleport. She ends the round with 3K. That round looks so strong for Casty's Nuts. They traded the man count back. They got the man count in their favor even, and then
Lena comes back and just slams him at the end with that quick
yeah,
3K.
exactly.
It was just a quick good night. Right here,
Very quick tonight.
the straight up on this side right now is the money is on
Cassie's Nuts.
yeah, Cassie's Nuts they're gonna have to
save probably one rounder by each other next round.
If
And
they
then-
lose this round. But with the op on Ribo, I mean, he was doing very well that last game.
Yeah, he did really well with it. And with all these 3 ults on Glizzy Gobblers, like with the 2 ults now, it's straight up Lena with her Viper ult. She can Viper ult, take the whole site. Baby Merchant reses one person. It's just they're a lot higher.
MacD, low health on screens. Gonna take out
We got a
Jim.
match underway. Man count is currently 3v3 as MacD will trade out Jim. However, Lena is gonna find the refrag onto MacD. Ripo is going to be opping down.
The res to make is that they secure the round and for money. They want to keep their money up so that they can stay up as high as much as possible.
and conserve the round. Right here, Jeff is going to have to take bomb or flank quickly and kill them. But he's
It's
going to
looking
be
like
pushing up.
he's just gonna play off for picks off this bomb. I don't think I think he accepted this round is not gonna go his
30
way.
seconds left.
Merchant all the way on B side just in case he did get bombed, but they should know that it's there. I don't know why he's all the way over there.
Because they're not peeking you.
Do they know bomb is there? Are they aware?
I know they.
I'm not
heard-
sure.
They should have seen it fall, but they're not checking if it's still there.
10 seconds left.
Looks like it's gonna be a pretty.
A stalemate. It's going to be a save round for Jeff here.
Smart play.
Let's see if Harry's pushing up. Let's see if one of them can pick each other out. Harry quickly beats Jet and doesn't see him, so he just TP's back just in case.
Thank you.
The score is 11-9 now, right here in the Glizzy Gobblers. We'll see if they can quickly close out and make it 12-9 this round.
Well, it's gonna come down to this round because they're buying this round, and if they lose this round, it's just gonna be a bone. They'll have to win on a save round to stay in this game. So hopefully something comes out here. A mid take, a
They're
fast
going to-
mid take.
See if J-Mac can get anything again. He does really well in mid with his fast playing Neon. He's quick peeks everyone and one taps them. That's what he's been doing mid. If he can keep doing that, Baby Merchant with that peek, but the trade got traded by Mac.
Rybo's gonna find another frag onto Lena with the Spectre, and Mythic's gonna find Harry. Coyote's gonna try and trade the Man Cow back by finding a frag onto Jeffcat, but the Man Cow is now 3v2 in the favor of Casty's Nuts. Rybodip is gonna start getting the plant down, and they have full site control. It's now a 2v3 retake. MacD, I don't think he spotted Jim.
He did now. He knows he's there. But now he peeks mid. We'll see
The
what
recon
happens.
arrow will come out. It doesn't detect him. Jim doesn't know he's there.
Oh,
He's gonna get swung on by MacD, and MacD's gonna find that frag. It's now Toxic Coyote in a 1v3 post plant.
see, none of them are looking at him. He can come in here, take out Mythic,
And
He
Rybo,
runs.
but
He
he
ran.
runs and they know.
He runs, and they're gonna know he's there. Mythic's gonna pick up the frag, and now it's 10-11.
It's good run by both sides.
Well, the gamble pays off. Now with Casty's Nuts and a 10-11 and decent econ for this next round, it is anyone's game still. If
timeout.
a timeout,
The first
from
timeout
Glizzy.
within 3 games.
Yeah, three
in the
three
first
games and
3
they finally
games.
use it. Hopefully, I'm assuming what they're talking about, right, is that they have this lead and now it comes down to these last 2 rounds. These next 2 rounds, whoever wins these 2 rounds is the winner. It doesn't matter which side it is. If it's Glizzy and they get 2 rounds, they obviously win. But if Cassie's Nuts wins these 2 rounds, even though it's 12-11, they will be up on econ unless they save for both rounds. So they're probably strategizing their econ for the next 3-ish rounds, depending on what happens. I'm assuming they'll force here, and then if it doesn't work out, they'll save the next round, and then they'll play for overtime. Otherwise,
Because realistically, even if they lose or win this next round, Harry can still buy at least one person.
right.
And then Coyote's going to be able to buy. And Baby Merchant may be able to buy depending on how much utility buys. So they just need to make sure they win this round for sure.
Go, go, go!
They are on the verge of
Takes over.
one away from match point, so it is very imperative that Glizzy Gobblers win this round so that they can close this
Pull
out
out before
before things get too bad. Coyote's going to be holding this long angle with the Marshall, however, it's not going to come of much.
And that
as
comes in with
Mac
mid
D's
again
been
with the
swinging on them.
great pick.
What a great headshot. Just they've managed to shut down Coyote so hard. He's not having a good time this map.
The Reyna comes across and Baby Merchant sees him cross. Mythic is just holding it. Baby Merchant with a quick peek, one tap. Great shots.
MacD's
And
looking to get
besides-
droned in by the Sova. There's going to be spray coming out from
Luna with
mid,
kill
and
on
Lena's
J-Mac.
going to find 2, both Mosey and MacD. Now a 2v4 in the favor of Glizzy Gobbler.
Last player standing.
Harry with a
Rybo-
killing
Never
rival.
mind, it's not Rybo anymore. Here he's gonna find him. It's just Jeff Cat, but he's not gonna get much done. It's now match point and series point for Glizzy Gobblers.
Point.
Right now, they've gotten the money to basically buy every except for Mosey on the Cassidy's Nuts right now. Cassidy's Nuts, they have Mosey either has to force or not buy with his team,
Right here.
but he's gonna force because they want to win this round for that overtime.
Yes, yeah, exactly. They know that there are no more screw-ups. There are no more lost rounds. They have to win these next 2 rounds to force overtime.
Coyote right now playing.
They're definitely playing like they know it. Mythic's gonna send out an early blind. Gonna
Harry with a
check
good
off
op
the tower.
shot. That's a quick kill.
He's gonna take down Jeff. Coyote's gonna take down Mosey. It's looking more and more.
5v4.
Or like
Hey,
it's
Merchant
gonna be
with the headshot.
solidly. Mythic's gonna try and trade back onto Coyote, but it might be too little, too late. As the last blind will come out to try and clear out the site. Gonna get
Coyote's
swung on by by Lena, but it's not gonna work. Rybo's gonna find one Merchant, but it's not going to last.
Defenders win.
And the finals are
Congratulations to
taken.
Glizzy Gobblers
Glizzy
as our
Gobblers.
league rivals, Valorant champions.
Valorant.
Now they're
Glizzy
officially
Now they're
not
the
the last
champions.
map. Now
they're
they
the
are.
champions.
But congrats.
Congratulations
Glizzy
to Glizzy
Gobblers.
Gobblers. Excellent.
J-Mac with a great game still with the 29 kill.
Excellent from everybody. Just amazing game from everybody. We will hop around to try to get some interviews going on, but that was an excellent final game. I mean, everybody played very well, and this was all just for fun. There wasn't really any big prize out of it, other than bragging rights, of course. But that was a very good game. What were your guys' thoughts?
I thought Glizzy Gobblers had the upper hand in the beginning. They had it a lot of the rounds. The second game, they came in with that 8 straight rounds. That shows how dominant they are on attacking. Shows how aggressive they are, how good they are as being aggressive. They showed it was their match. Even though they lost, they showed that they're better on attacking.
Right. And what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts? Oh, okay, hold on. Hopefully my stream didn't just crash there. Yummy, what were your thoughts about the?
I just said that.
I'm sorry. Rock and roll. What were your thoughts?
That was fun to cast.
100%.
That's all I
blast.
really have.
All right, well, we're gonna go hop into Glizzy's chat and get their thoughts on the final game. Now that they actually have won, let's hop over right
For
now.
the 3rd time.
Glizzy
Good
Gobblers.
game.
Glizzy Gobblers.
Welcome to Saucer Laws with the
definitive
Vanderlyn
winners.
gang.
A good, excellent job from all of you guys. I mean, that was a wild last game. I want to focus a lot on that last timeout that happened at the very end. What was going on there whenever you did that timeout?
I think it was just it was a pause so we could take our breath and calm down so we can make sure we could close it out.
Just wanted to make sure we had like proper mental focus and that we were all there for the game.
Right. And was there a point where you guys were freaking out, or was it just to keep the momentum going?
There was a good few times or a good few rounds where we were just feeding kills and we got a little worked up over it, and then like that was where we were like, okay guys, come on, let's slow down, we got this.
Well, congratulations to your team. You guys are now the actual Rivals champions. I know we did this a little earlier. I was a little quick on the gun.
It was a teaser.
It was a teaser.
Shadowing.
But congratulations to you guys.
If we get that caster curse, I would have been mad.
So like, do we get a name on the sidewalk now or something, or what happens?
You
I
get
get a
It
Hollywood
goes on the
star.
invisible bench.
you get to talk about it to all your friends.
Oh, I've already been talking.
Yay.
So,
Yes, sir.
but this was just a little teaser of what's to come. We're planning on doing a season 1 for Valorant. So
And Overwatch.
and Overwatch, and also Rainbow Six. So there will be a season 3 of that. So if you're interested in that, go to the Bro League Discord. You can sign up. There's not really like any active requirements to join. Just come and have fun. We'll play some games and everybody can chill out. Once again, good job to Glizzy Gobblers on your rivals championship.
Thank you for putting all of this together.
Yeah, that
It
was really
a lot
cool.
of hard work. I know you
man.
put a lot of sweat in this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you to my co-hosts Yummy and Rock and Roll for this very intimidating task of dealing with this 3-game finals.
We just hope we made it, entertaining for you in the